How many of you ever heard this analogy in church? You're in a courtroom. You're the defendant. God's the judge. Satan is the prosecuting attorney. And he's just leveling claim after claim against you, showing how guilty you are in your life, how much wrong you did. And God's finally heard enough and bangs his gavel and says, that's it. You're sentenced to eternity in hell, to suffer from the torment and all that goes on down there. But your defense attorney, the young Jesus Christ, steps up and says, he is guilty. He understands his guilt. But I will shoulder the burden of his sentence. And then you're free to go to heaven. It's a story we heard many times. I don't know if it's been common around all parts or whatnot. But we talked about that in our episode of Dan and Cam podcast last week, where we're talking about this fear of hell and how much of this is in the identity of the Christian faith, because it's such a control over them. They have to have this fear of hell. It's what separates them. It makes them elect and separate because they're on the right side of everything. And it's easy when you're on the right side of this judgment to say, follow in line, believe like me, and you'll be cool. But otherwise, I can't do much for you. I can pray for you. I can show you that this is the answer, even though my actions and what I do in the world may repulse you. It may make you think that if you're going to be in heaven, I'd rather be anywhere else but with you, which is a common cause in this country right now with the actions and just how people view the Christian church in general. But yet, Jesus did this work. It doesn't math for me. The math isn't mathing on this. You lived on this planet 80 years, give or take, depending on how your health concerns may play out, and you get an eternal punishment for that. Hell, even our court systems in this country don't do that. They say that'd be cruel and unusual. You commit a crime that maybe takes a life, you get a life sentence or capital punishment. It's one for one. It's not you go and you pass and now we're going to resurrect you and make you serve another and then make you serve another and make you serve another. It's one for one. It's kind of a just crime in a remedial sense of the way. But yet, we get punished for eternity for a life that we lived here because we simply didn't believe or didn't agree, especially with the messengers that were sent to us to express his viewpoint. He has a bad system of showing us how he wants to live and wants us to live and wants us to be in this world if he's using these people for it. But the other thing is how can this other figure come in and say, I spent a weekend in hell, that's enough, right? I'm off on parole. That covers every person that wants to believe in me and does it. It just doesn't add up. The math doesn't math with this system.